What's happening everyone, Nick here from DiGiBox and welcome back to another new and exciting TV box review. In today's video we have another model that falls within that specialized category. So all of you who have been long-time subscribers to my channel, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So you know the drill when it comes to these types of boxes. This model is from DiGiBox and is the latest model called the D6 Max. So this model runs on 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage on the Allwinner chipset. So without wasting any more time, let's get right to it. And welcome back. In this purchase, you get the D6 Max model itself. You get one Bluetooth voice remote, one HDMI cable, a 5V 2A DC power supply, and a user guide. For design, its body is made of plastic with the DiGiBox branding at the top. For I/O, it comes with one HDMI 2.1 port, one optical audio port, one USB 2.0 port, a USB Type-C power delivery port, another USB 2.0 port, one AV port, and an Ethernet LAN port. At the side, you have two more USB 2.0 ports and an SD card reader. At the front, you have an LED display. And below the box, you have 4 rubber feet with lots of ventilation holes. You also have a reset button located below the box, right here. On first startup, you have the DiGiBox animation, followed by the pairing of the Bluetooth remote. Then a first startup wizard. Then you're taken to the launcher. So this launcher is called the DiGiBox Launcher 2 and it features only a shortcuts bar at the bottom, and at the top you have a utility bar consisting of all your major system functions. Starting from the left, you have a browser, contact support, internet speed test, a help section, option to select apps to automatically open upon startup. There are 2 colored buttons on the remote. These are your quick launch buttons. You can apply apps to them. Your Bluetooth settings, your one-click memory cleanup feature. You can access your Wi-Fi settings. You have a mobile remote control app feature, and you have more settings. This launcher runs on Android TV OS, so it does not have a navigation bar or status bar, which comes in handy when using a mouse pointer. For basic system information, it shows that it's running on Android 12 TV OS. Here is its current firmware build information, and you have access to developer options. So the D6 Max is currently priced at $328, and for those who are new to this special category of boxes will not understand why the price is so high. It has nothing to do with its hardware, but what you can do with this model that's so valuable that you can't with other standard Android boxes. So for more information, contact me directly via email at tvboxstop@gmail.com. And now for its firmware features. You get 4K 2160p at 60Hz. You get HDR display with an auto HDR feature. You get up to 10-bit color depth. You get auto frame rate switching, HDMI CEC options. You get screen rotation to portrait mode, reverse portrait, and reverse landscape. You also have forced landscape feature. On the formats, it supports HDR10 and HLG. For audio, you get HDMI pass-through. And it does not come with any built-in hardware surround sound audio decoders. Let's have a look at its system and hardware information. So the manufacturer of this chipset is Allwinner, and it runs on 4GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 64GB of internal storage with Bluetooth 5.0. Its CPU is the Allwinner H313/H616, a quad-core Cortex-A53 processor clocked at 1.5 GHz, configured in 32-bit mode. Its GPU is the Mali G31 with OpenGLES version 3.2. Its network adapter supports dual-band 2.4 plus 5G Wi-Fi. Its Android version is Android 12 and the firmware is rooted. Its GPU has Vulkan support API version 1.1. It has an idle CPU temperature of around 61 degrees Celsius. And for video and audio decoders, it only comes with 4K HDR decoders such as HEVC, but no AV1 or Dolby Vision. It also has no surround sound audio decoders. If you would like to change your wallpaper on the launcher, you can select one from a list of preloaded images, or you can upload your own custom wallpaper. However, it does not support live wallpapers. You can also set various images to auto-rotate using a timer. For digital rights management, it comes with Google Widevine L3 with no HDCP protection. This means that it's not certified to play Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and others in HD or 4K. The root checker app also shows that the firmware is rooted. So here in a Prime Video latest movie description, it does not show any HD or Dolby Atmos icons. This model does not come with any built-in Chromecast, Miracast, or iOS cast, so you will have to use the AirScreen app and the default Android wireless casting feature. Here I'm casting my Android cell phone, but you will not get it in HD quality. For watching YouTube videos, you get up to HD 1080p only. You don't get 4K, plus you don't get HDR. So for a very long time, I've always wanted to create Android apps suited for Android TV box users in particular. Today I present to you my very first custom-made Android media player that can detect HDR10, HDR10 Plus, HLG, and Dolby Vision videos and display their formats via an on-screen display. I created this media player with the help of AI so that I don't have to constantly move my TV around all the time for recording. All the necessary formats will now display directly through my capture card. So this is the TV Box Top media player and it will be soon available to all my viewers. So this is HDR10 and as you can see, it displays its format very nicely in the top right corner. Next is the AV1 format, and as expected, the box does not come with the AV1 decoder, so this video fails to play. With some advanced decoding, it attempted to play this Dolby Vision video, but the box does not have the support for this decoder, so it plays poorly. It cannot play this HDR10 Plus video because the box does not have any surround sound audio decoders and the video has Dolby Digital. And it plays this HLG video with ease. I won't bother to connect this box to my AV receiver because I know this chipset and it will not produce any surround sound audio formats. For Android gaming, there isn't much you can do on this low-budget chipset and a limited Google Play Store, so you are basically restricted to what you have on the Android TV Play Store.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Now for some benchmarks and where it ranks on my TV Box rankings chart. First, the results of its RAM and internal storage read and write speeds. It has a RAM transfer speed of 2,963 megabytes per second. Its internal storage has a read speed of 148 megabytes per second and a write speed of 88 megabytes per second. In testing its dual Wi-Fi bands and its Ethernet LAN port, the results revealed that on its 5 GHz band and on its Gigabit Ethernet LAN port, it achieved the maximum speed of my network. The 2.4 GHz band averaged around 93 megabits per second. In benchmarking its CPU's single-core and multi-core threading performance, the Geekbench 5 CPU benchmark delivered a score of 97 single-core and 300 multi-core. In benchmarking its GPU with Vulkan support, the 3DMark Wildlife test produced a score of 125 with an average FPS of 0.80. And in the comprehensive Antutu benchmark version 8, because that's the only version I can get to run on this chipset, received a score of 64,974. So that's the last of its benchmarks. Let's now see where it ranks on my chart. So I've entered the scores on my chart, and the new DiGiBox D6 Max ranks at position 148 at the time of recording this video. It received a 2 out of 5 star rating based on its hardware and benchmarking performance and firmware features. So if you would like to view this chart, see the link provided in the description below this video. In summary, it's difficult to justify in this video the price you are paying for this model, only to say that there is more to it that meets the eye. Hence, the reason I classify it as a special category model, and it has nothing to do with its hardware. So for more information on what I'm referring to, you can contact me directly via email at tvboxtop@gmail.com. What I can tell you is that in comparison to other models, it's about on par with the Superbox and the V2 USAT models. This model, however, offers a bit more global programming than others. So if you would like to get your hands on one, I placed a link in the description where you can get it at a discounted price with a coupon. If you would like to purchase the model featured in this video at a second-hand price, you can contact me directly via email at tvboxtop@gmail.com, where you can get it from me at 50 to 60% off its original price. So if you are interested, don't waste any time. These models go very fast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video the thumbs up by clicking the like button if you enjoyed the presentation. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the notifications bell. This is to receive notifications each time I release new videos, offer second-hand prices, or decide to do a giveaway. I appreciate the time taken to watch my video. Stay connected and see you in the next one.